do this. Boom. 20. Boom. Oh. Yeah. Out of there, boy. What is up, pineapple fans? Welcome to my channel. This is the first of many to come, hopefully. And yeah, so I've been developing for a while now, and I decided to make a fairly simple game just to get my first game out there. And what I decided upon was an idle RPG type of game. I was looking for a game where you could just play for like a couple of maybe like an hour or two a day, and then boom, not having to worry about it. So that's where idle games came in. You progress idly, but then once you're in there, you can still you do some stuff, tidying, keeping up with stuff, and then you just advance. So I wanted to. I mean, these games were fun, and there was just and I've been playing MMOs my whole life. So I mean, as far as our RPGs go, when you play it, you you like playing the game, right? Like for me, I like playing like the PvP aspects and stuff like that. But I just hated the grind. So I wanted to make a game where you're playing, and then you just play to progress yourself. But then once you're not playing anymore, you're still progressing. Because the bad part about like MMOs is once you're, I always wanted to find like I always wanted to find bots. I know my cousins and stuff when we were playing, my brother and my cousins, we always were looking for bots so then we could get ahead of people. Because without using our time, when we sleep, I mean, we would literally play like 14 hours a day, like games like WoW, Aeon, stuff like that. We would play 14 hours a day plus 14 plus hours a day, and then once we sleep, we would turn on the bot, and then the bot would play for us and advance us even further. So to avoid that, with out of RPGs, and one game that did that comes to mind was this little game here. Was this little game here? I don't know how much you guys remember this game, but you know, Conquer Online. Yeah, they had a whole like it wasn't like an idle system really because you had to keep the game on, but there was a part in the game where you could go in there and you hit training dummies and you would get a whole bunch of I mean the experience you gain would be so low, but the point is that you would gain levels eventually from it. So that was one of the things. There's a Mustang outside my house that it just keeps turning on the car when I'm recording. Anyway, as we'll get to get back to it, Conquer Online, there was a training place where you could just go there and then you AFK and then gain experience. There was another game that did that. I forgot what it was called. It was an online game I played a while ago, and I really liked the crafting system. It was awesome. I'm gonna look into it and probably bring it up later. So starting every game, I've started like a whole bunch of projects, right? And every game that I start, I always start with the character movement because the character movement is pretty key to what you want to do. So as far as the idle game go, I don't want to. My initial thoughts is I don't want to let the player control the character because it's gonna be an idle game after all. The movement is just in a bunch of states, and depending on what state the characters are in, they'll move a certain way. So, for example, let's right now my character's in his state is he's waiting for a target. So there's my player right there, right? Let's look in here. It's probably more interesting than the game scene now. So green right there, he's just waiting for a target, right? And then as soon as I give him a target, which you'll see over on the right side here, his target right here, right? There's nothing. Click on that, and he has a target, right? And now he should be moving to the target. If my player movement was, I need to disable my player movement because it cancels out the auto movement. So here we go. No target. Keep an eye here. Select the target. Boom. He changed state. See this? Now he's going to the state where he's moving to the target. As soon as he hits the target, boom. was checking why my character it didn't switch states, but I realized why. So he's gonna go to the target, right? Go to the target and move to the target. It'll stay there. So he pretty much just stays there until this target is dead. So now let's remove this target out of there. Let's just zero out his target. Zero out his target. So then it instantly switches back to the, as you is indicated by the green gizmo here. He's waiting for the target state. So now he's in the state where he's just waiting for a target. So now if I click on this target, see it turns orange again, and he just automatically walks to the target. So that's pretty much my movement system for this game. You're gonna he's the character's gonna move to the target and then do whatever attacks. So that's the movement. So I basically made a bunch of systems, like a generic system where I could change game types if I wanted to, and through these videos I'll show these systems slowly, but it's just too much to show in one video, and especially for an introductory video I don't want to just get into all that. So tune in next time and let's kill something. So this is actually my second video recorded because you know, first time and everything, you know, it doesn't work too well. And let me show you guys. Turn off the sound. Let me show you guys what the show you guys the let me show you guys the first recording that I did here. See, like I was so busy trying to get my audio working and everything working that look at this. I didn't even make sure my my screen was recording on the full screen. Look, this is partial screen recording. What is this? It's amateur. Syncing sounds. Hey, only I can do it. I'm director. All right, I'm director. All right, take one. Let's get it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.